the movies anymore, and we only see deaths. Hey, anyone notice this? Yes, I love kitty. Big old kitty.
What's up, you big, beautiful bitches? How you guys doing on this lovely ass Monday? I think it's Monday. I don't know. I've been all over the damn place. I've been on planes, in hotels and cars. It's been wild as hell, man. I was supposed to do a show Saturday, but it wasn't going to happen. There was no way. There was absolutely no way. But anyways, welcome back. I'm trying to survive. I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I have no idea where Mandy Summers is. No idea. So I don't know if she'll join or not. We'll see what happens. No idea. I guess we'll find out. But we're going to talk about all the subject matter anyway. So thank you guys so much for joining us. I love you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are goated as hell. So just a quick wrap up of the weekend. I was in Daytona all weekend, doing a NASCAR ARCA test. It's required to be able to race pretty much in ARCA, NASCAR, all that stuff. You have to go do these tests and make sure, because obviously you can't just go out on the track and get, you know what I'm saying, going like 200 miles an hour. You can't just go out there and woo, just explode. So they want to make sure you can hold a line. They want to make sure you are capable of, you know, driving on these big tracks in a group of people, all that stuff. So we went out there, we did it. We got approved by NASCAR, and I am announcing right here, right now, that I will be racing in the Daytona 200 February 17th. It'll be my first ever NASCAR / ARCA deal of my entire life, and it's official. So I'll see you guys out there if you want to come see me at Daytona. It'll be on TV. It'll be on Fox Sports 1, I believe. So it's going to be very, very interesting. So make sure you check that out. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I enjoy it. And also, I have kind of an idea. This is kind of an idea that I've been floating around, but I'm thinking that every $100 super chat that I get or more, that I get from now until probably a week before, because printing, you know, I'm going to put the name of the person on the car to kind of commemorate YouTube, because YouTube's kind of how I was able to get to this point, right? So I'll probably put it on the hood of the car, or maybe like the deck lid of the car. So anybody that super chats over that, a red boy and up, will be on the car at Daytona. And that's something I talked to the team about, and they're cool about it. So it's gonna be awesome. You have to remind Summers. I did like 5 hours ago. I don't know. Well, it's all good. We'll have a good show anyway. Billy Hatcher, real quick. Let's give him some love. It's cold in Texas, which I prefer the cold, and congrats on getting into the NASCAR. So thank you so much. Love you, Billy. You're the man. Thank you for your pink boy. Thank you. This is the 261st Naked Snake in a row if we make it, by the way. 261st. Thank you, Billy. I love you. I appreciate you. Ryan Parsons says intro, absolute bananas. Also, Trump wins Iowa. Yeah, I don't think that anybody ever thought anything else would ever happen. By the way, my entire house is snowed in. I cannot leave my house for probably this entire week. It is 10 degrees outside, and I live on a high ass mountain street, and it's just snow all the way down it. Ice and snow. I can't leave. Isn't that cool? Can't even leave my damn house. My boy, Sam Williams, the founding father, you forgot to take this cold weather back with you. Yeah. Well, rest in peace. It's pretty crazy, Sam. It's pretty crazy. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. And thank you again, Billy Hatcher. But yeah, so we'll be in Daytona. If you guys live in Florida, come watch me race at Daytona next month. It's a very big deal for me. It's every childhood dream culminated into one moment. It's real. It's really happening. It's not some kind of bullshit. It's I mean, if you guys kept up with me everywhere, you saw me. I was running at Daytona last weekend. But the race, man, my first ever. Finally, I never thought I'd ever even kind of even be able to attempt what I'm doing. I'm actually kind of blown away. It hasn't even set in yet. So February 17th, come to the Speedway, watch me race, watch it on TV. I think it's on Fox Sports 1. I have to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's on Fox Sports 1. So you get to see me going around in circles. Meow. All right. And look, I gotta give you guys some things to expect. It's my first deal. My whole goal is to survive and finish. So don't be thinking I'm gonna be up there battling for like lead and shit at Daytona. You know, I'm trying to make it to the end, take care of the equipment, show the team that I'm capable, show NASCAR that I'm capable of, you know, taking care of equipment, getting to the end, and not, you know, hurting anybody's pocketbook. That's my main goal for the first race. So, and then we can that'll open up more opportunities, and I can continue racing in NASCAR. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you so much, Slosher. I appreciate you. Congrats. Great life achievement. You've earned it. Thank you so much, man. I love you, dude. Thank you, Slosher. And big shout out to Karis, Sam, and Big Mike for coming and hanging out with me at Daytona last weekend. Thank you guys, my boys. But yeah, dude, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, so let's talk about some stuff today. We're on the dock today. We're talking about anime localizers. So there's been some dubs of anime come out that are completely done by AI, translated from the actual Japanese translations. And it's AI voicing it. And it sounds pretty damn solid. And all the anime localizers are pissed off because they are saying that they're going to be fired. They're going to be out of work. But the issue is when they translate from Japanese, they put all their personal politics into it. I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's a lot of examples of random anime like lines talking about like the patriarchy and men being evil and blah, blah, blah. And all this very, very hyper Western culture shit that's only prevalent among like white women in the West for some reason. I don't know what it is about white women, but they rule the world when it comes to, you know, virtue signaling and shit. So, and of course, if you were to look at all these translators, guess what? They're all white women, of course, every time. So they keep changing the actual translation of Japanese animes into like weird woke, like white women stuff from the West. People are getting pissed. So now they're using AI to change everything. So now, of course, the anime localizers are pissed. They're pissed. So this is going to be funny. So we're going to go, I'm going to actually show you the AI clip, and we're going to go into that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to go into the actual anime localizers. And probably I'll show you the original clip where the anime localizer lady is saying you basically have to deal with it. You just have to deal with it because I have a vagina. White women, man. I hate them. I hate all them white women. I hate that they're my favorite, though, like to look at naked, other than Hispanic women. Hispanic women are the goats. But Hispanic women are freaking psycho. You know what I'm saying? Like they see you look at another lady, and they're like, what are you looking at her for, huh? And you're like, what? No, I'm just looking at the line. There's a line of people in the McDonald's line. She's like, I saw you look at her. I see what you do. And you're like, no, I promise, honey. Listen, Maria Consuela Sanchez. Like, listen, I didn't even look in. Dude, they are crazy. They'll sick your cousins on you. Whew, they're crazy. But they're beautiful. God, they're beautiful. And their culture is just the best culture on earth. The most humble, like, real culture. Love it, man. And their food. Jace. Speaking of food, the first Red Boy, the first name to go on the Daytona car, and I mean like in real life, by the way. It's going to be on a car at Daytona, going around in circles on my car. Rake and Knot. Rake and Knot with the first Red Boy, the first name on my Daytona ride this year in the Arkham Menard series. Thank you so much, Rake and Knot. I love you. I appreciate you. Oh, is there tickets available? Let's look. I'm sure there is. Let me look for you. God, this website's old. Looks like it's from like 1992. What is happening here? Okay, here we go. It loaded. Never mind. It looks great now. So it says Friday, Saturday package of Daytona 200. Yeah, it's still there. It is still there. They always try to make websites look way too nice. Oh, this is MotoGP. Oh, I forgot that it's called something else. Never mind. Hold on. Arca. Yeah. All right, here we go. You can do fan zone tickets. I'm sure I can make my way downtown and hang out with you. So general admission. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking this up real quick. Is there a way you can DM me about GameStop info? You can DM me on my booking agent Twitter, and I'll get the messages. Or you can DM me on Instagram as well. It says it's $49 for general admission tickets. As far as I can tell, and I think you get in for the entire day. So there's an Xfinity race on the same day, so you get in for all that. Thank you, Rakin. I love you. Appreciate you, my boy. Already the first one on there. Thank you, my friend Ryan Parsons. So the AI is turning anime into the View. No, the ladies are. The actual already the women, the people involved in translating it already are doing it. The AI is turning it back. The AI is making it have the original translations. But it's just like it sounds like a woman voice acting, but it's an AI doing it. And it's the exact translations, like the original Japanese translation. Whereas it doesn't it's not like a woman calling people MAGA snowflakes and stuff for no reason. It's like the weirdest jarring thing in the world. Or like random anime girls will just mention the patriarchy for no reason. No reason. It's really strange. And which is strange to me because patriarchy, like that's the entire, if we were to believe that was a structure that was like oppressive and existed, that's how Japan is structured and why its culture is strong and successful, because people are traditional. Japan is one of the most traditional countries in the world right now. So, why would an anime character be like the patriarchy? No, the anime characters are going to be like, I want to get married. I want to get married, please, God. Thank you, Ryan Parsons. I appreciate you, dude. Oh my God. Where's Mandy Summers? I have no idea. I'm hoping she randomly joins. I don't know. We were scheduled to do a deal, but I don't know, man. Don't know. I think she forgot. So, anyways, but we're trudging forward. We're trudging forward because I have to, because I missed my social Saturday and I'm dying. And life is expensive. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Slosher. Thank you, Raking Knight. And thank you, Billy Hatcher, for all your love. We're almost halfway to Nugget Snake already. But also, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. By the way, there was this weird thing with like EVS and Yellow Flash, and somehow I was brought into it. It was a misunderstanding, because I know people talk like in my chat and stuff. It's a complete misunderstanding. Me and Yellow Flash talked offline, and it was totally cool, and we're totally cool. So there's nothing there. It was literally just a misunderstanding thing. Like quite literally nothing happened. So no issues there at all. And we're going to also talk about Mr. Gary Nerdrotic. So, of course, Gary talked about Echo. And of course, people are really mad about it and are openly sending him death threats. You know what's really strange? Gaming Connoisseur says Fictional Tome is back. Is that you, Fictional Tome? Are you the Gaming Connoisseur? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? Is that you, my friend? What's up, dude? How you doing? It's been like 600 years. So anyways, so Gary talked about Echo. Echo is a movie that deals a lot in sign language. I watched a review of it. It looks terrible. I'm sorry. I just don't really care about hero movies anymore. Especially like ones that are not good. It would have to be the best superhero movie of the last 5 years to interest me. And none of them are even in the top 100. So anyways, so Gary talks a lot about these movies, Echo. Remember the Blue Beetle? He said, let's taco about Blue Beetle. and people were calling him racist and whatnot because saying taco is apparently very racist against Hispanic people. Of course, it's not Hispanic people that think this. It's white women. It's effeminate white men and white women that get really angry and want to gatekeep and protect all people of color. We got to save them all. We must save them all. That's the whole point. And why? It's because they're racked with guilt for being like upper middle class. It's this weird thing where they're racked with guilt. Now, they won't give up their lifestyle nor any of their money, but they will fight on social media for the approval of people of color. Why? I don't know. People of color don't like it. Hispanic people don't like that shit. Black people don't like that when you overtly defend them, especially when they get disagreed with. And then who's the first person to call you a racial slur? A white woman. Remember when Clarence Thomas voted to repeal Roe v. Wade or whatever as non-constitutional and put it back to the state level? Clarence Thomas, who is a black man, every single white woman that was like liberal white woman on Twitter was calling him the N-word openly. Openly. They're like, well, he deserves it because that's how these people think. So that's the only people that are affected by it. But Nerdrotic, Mr. Gary, has gotten ass tons, and I mean ass tons of death threats. People claiming they're going to visit his home and blow him away. Like, no joke. Unfreaking believable. And I'll actually pull up the tweets. There's actually tweets talking about this. And the funny thing is, Gary is literally the most chill, laid back dude in the damn world. You know, he'll give you the shirt off his back. Like, no joke. Like, when I met Gary for the first time, he wanted me to go everywhere with him, go out to dinner with him, hang out with him. And he didn't even really know me other than like us talking on a show or something, you know? So that was pretty insane. And I always respected him a lot for that because he made me feel really welcome. And he didn't have to do that. So you have people out there wishing death on pretty much the nicest dude that I've ever met in my life. So I'll bring up these tweets just so you can see the freaking insane stuff. Beep, 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 beep. Threats. Oh, I can't spell. That's nice. All right, here we go. Here we go. B. I'll probably have to just pull up Yellow Flash's video because I saw it earlier. Can't find it now. Great. I still got a little bit of a cough, but I feel good. Thank God for that, right? That's for damn sure, David. Where is it at? Mars Base says, did you hear about the new director of Star Wars? She says she enjoys making men uncomfortable. Yeah. What a way to save Star Wars. Make a trilogy about Rey, a character no one cares about, directed by a woman that makes a lot of documentaries based in feminism and says she likes to make men uncomfortable. Good luck, Disney. I was not going to see them anyway because I don't care enough. I'm pretty much at the point where if a Star Wars film comes out, if I'm going to see it, I have to wait like 2 weeks and I have to see Critical Drinker, Gary, I have to see almost every single person in the spectrum giving it props, saying, wow, this is so unexpected. This isn't a great film. If I don't see it, I ain't seen it otherwise. So I was never going to see it in the first place. But it is fun to imagine what is going on in Disney's head. Like, or the executives at Disney, what is going on in their head other than accepting ass loads and truckloads of monies from either foreign governments or foreign banks to help destabilize the West. That's pretty much the only thing I can think of, in my opinion. James says, how'd the trials go? I am good to go. James, I got my NASCAR license, ARCA, and I am racing Daytona, February 17th. I'll be in an ARCA car racing at Daytona. So if you want to be there, be there. Every single person that super chats $100 or more, a red boy, will be on my red boy list on, I think, the deck lid of the car is where I'm going to put it, because that'd be a really nice area to put it. So on the deck lid of the car, your name will be on my car. So that'll help me, fund the venture as well. So you get something in return, and if you come, we can take pictures with it. It's gonna be really crazy, and you can come hang out in the garage if you come, depending on how many people there are. Albatross says these folks can barely make it to the toilet on their own. Gary could say boo, and they'd run screaming. Dude, that's the thing, man. I dealt with something very recently. It is always the most effeminate, little, overweight, usually, just soy-ass people that are angry over the internet. But in real life, these people would not even get within 100 yards of you. They would be so afraid. So afraid. One thing the internet did, which it's unavoidable, right? But one thing the internet did was it gave these people that are just genuinely hateful, terrible, narcissistic little nerd guys, it gave them a shield to be able to hide behind computers and threaten people. Something that's never been the case in history, right? Up until the last freaking two decades, those people were always kept in line. And by the way, they didn't really exist in mass. But if they did, they were kept in line. Their mouth was kept in line. Their actions were kept in line by dudes that would just slap them in the jaws and walk away, right? That's how it's been throughout human history. But the internet has changed everything. So you have people like that are hiding behind computers trying to get people swatted, trying to false flag videos, trying to do all these things. You know what I'm saying? And it's always the weakest little floopy ass, gross, balding little dudes that commit these things. They would never say anything ever, even kind of out of the way to your face, ever in the history of time. They'd probably start crying. They would probably start crying. Right? I had somebody like that. I don't even fucking know their name. I've already forgot their name. Somebody that false flagged my channel. Look, literally 1-to-1. That guy. That's the guy. That's the same kind of guy. Would never in history come up to me and say the shit. Ever. Never has happened yet. I've been to cons. I've met thousands of people. I've had people in my DMs saying they're going to kill me. Some anime profile picture guys. They're going to kill me. Emailing me, going to kill me. No one's ever shown up. No one's ever said anything, even kind of remotely out of the way to me in public. Wonder why. Because I'm like 8 feet wide. That's the whole point. The internet gave him that power. Kind of cringe. Thank you, Albatross. I love you, Albatross. Albatross. My boy. Oh my gosh. Look at Slosher. Look at Slosher, boys. Slosher is joining the party with a red boy. Here, I gotta get a notepad to keep up with this real quick. Here, no. This is the deck lid red boys. I'm muted? Where? No, I'm not. Doubt it. Am I muted now? All right, now y'all fucking with me in the chat. Don't fuck with me. Lost audio during music. Oh. All right, cool. All right. Thank you, Slosher, for your $134 Canadian boy, which is exactly $8 American. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friend. Okay, now, Victor, you fucking with me. So here, we got Rake and Knot, and we got Slosher. If you want your actual name, like your for whatever reason, I don't know, just DM me. Every one of these red boys are going to be on my car at Daytona. If you're just now joining, we're racing Daytona today. Today, the 17th of February. It's the Saturday right before the Daytona 500. The day before the Daytona 500, I will be racing the race. at Daytona. Thank you, Slosher. I love you, dude. 2, Matt himself. Toast me, you pleb. Started a new job this past Friday. They hired me as director to a new division of oil gas. That sounds like you're going to be a millionaire. Let's see how. Well, I fucked this shit up. Monies are also nice. Well, hell yeah. Congratulations. A toast to Matt himself for moving on to bigger and better things. He's always supporting your boy in the chat. He's always making witty comments. He's a smart guy, and he's using them smarts to get them monies. And I'm proud of you. Congratulations, my friend. Keep going as hard as possible. Matt himself. Thank you guys so much. Love you. All right. So, who threatened Gary? See, I'm actually trying to pull it up. It's for some reason I saw it like 3 times earlier, and now it's impossible to find. Basically, there was a bunch of Twitter threads of a guy saying he's going to go to Gary's house and implied he was going to shoot him. Which I don't know how these people exist on social media. For example, remember when I got banned on Twitter? I'm still banned on Twitter, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this. I was 450 appeals in. Still banned on Twitter. All because of that joke. From a satire article. And there are people right now threatening to kill or calling for the death on entire groups of people on Twitter right now. And they don't get banned for it. Why? Oh my gosh, Slosher. You trying to get me fired immediately. All right, let's pull this up. I think I'm just going to pull up a Flash's video about it. All right, so I do love Gary's thumbnails, though. They're beautiful. I just pull up Flash's video because he has it in his video. Slosher! Thank you, man. Dildo T-baggins. My God, dude. Oh, we're 190 away from Naked Snake. Oh, my God. All right. So here you go. This is basically what happened. So it's basically just a picture of a thumbnail, right? It's a picture of a thumbnail. And in this thumbnail, you can see it's like Echo's awful. Marvel goes off the reservation. And somebody tweets a picture of it and says, we got to kill this bitch already. Right? We got to kill this bitch already. That's what this quote is. We got to kill this bitch already. 100% actively calling for the death of Gary immediately because he made a YouTube video. A YouTube video. Isn't that wild? A YouTube video? These people get mad at a YouTube video. You know what you can do? You know what you can do with a YouTube video? Do you guys know? If you don't like a YouTube video, you know what you can do? You can just not watch it. That's it. That's it. Another one right here says, here's the deal. I want this guy killed. They're using a quote from Keemstar, like from like Discord or something. But that's the message they're trying to convey, right? There's tons of these. This person says, I've just reported him on YouTube. Let's see. As if people think they can just report your channel because they don't like you. And YouTube's going to be like, oh, damn, they don't like him. I guess we're going to take his video down. Oh, my gosh. It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. And these are tons of replies. Tons of replies. All threatening Gary. And keep in mind, Gary gets this a lot, probably. That's how this works. People are saying just report his channel, blah, blah, blah. This person says, he says he's going to Gary's house because he said off the reservation, which is like a joke. It's like Taco about Blue Beetle. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that there was like a Native American guy, and he was wearing that shirt that said Caucasians, but it was like the Redskins logo, like font. And he's like, how would you feel if I wore this? And like all the white people were like, I want to buy that shirt. That's awesome. It's hilarious. Because we generally don't care, right? Because I understand that when you say white people suck, you're generalizing, and generally you're just talking out of your ass. That doesn't bother me because regardless or not, it's something I can't change. So I'm going to continue hustling and continue fighting for my dreams. Unfortunately, a lot of these people will use those comments against whatever race they may be as a crutch, and then they'll never better themselves, and they'll claim the government or the people involved, there's a system in place that keeps them from ever pursuing their dreams. Therefore, they don't have to put in any effort to pursue their dreams because their dreams are already dead because there's a system in place. That's the whole point. It's an excuse to not have to do anything. It's like a superpower, really. So that being said, and keep in mind, all these people that are offended are going to be white people. It says, I'm beyond over this guy. He's a rotten human being, and I credit him for fostering a lot of the nastiness and nerd culture. No, the nastiness and nerd culture is coming from a rejection of terrible ideas. That's where it comes from. It's rejection of your terrible ass random social politics that are only prevalent in like 3 cities in a Western country that you're trying to apply to the entire world. No one cares. No one cares. And anyone that's trying to look for entertainment and escapism is going to see this shit immediately, and they're going to start swinging at it. It's kind of like when you get sick, your body tries to fight off your sickness with antibodies. That's exactly what this is. We see bad ideas, forced dialogue, and our body recognizes it as lies. Trixies, as Gollum would say. When I'm watching Batman with Robert Pattinson, and I'm generally enjoying the film, and you can actually tell where they randomly added like a reshoot or a dialogue to fit the bill, to check mark a box so their ESG or whatever DEI rating will still be high amongst whatever bank is funding them. You ever notice that? I was watching a Batman with Robert Pattinson, and there's a scene where Catwoman and him are on a roof and they're talking, and it's generally like Batman subject matter, right? And they're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just completely out of not related to anything, Catwoman's like, this city is just ruled by rich white supremacists or something. And you're like, what? What? Out of nowhere. And then it goes back into the normal scene. Like there was no lead up. No one was talking about anything. It was just randomly, wow, people are evil. And you're like, wait, what? And then it just goes on. And then she kisses Robert Pattinson, who is a rich white dude. And she's claiming that rich white people are evil in that one little dialogue, and then proceeds to start kissing the evil white rich man. Almost as if they added it post, like in a reshoot. It's so strange. And your body will recognize that immediately and try to fight it off. Because it's not real. It's not organic. It doesn't feel right. It feels weird. It feels strange, right? It feels very, very strange. That's normal people are pushing back against this. That's just how this works now. That's just how this works. And there's no way to get this like through to some people. I'm sorry, when I'm watching Lord of the Rings and there's a random black elf for no reason, that's strange. Explain it. Or if I'm watching Lord of the Rings and they go to a random village and for some odd reason there's generations of people in this village that have lived here for generations, but somehow there's like a fully African man and a fully Asian woman and a fully Hispanic person just standing there living their lives with their families in this undisturbed village in Europe. And I'm like, why is everybody a different, completely different 100% race? After 100 years, they would all be like the same color. Like it wouldn't be just random ass like dude from China 100%, except he just lives in Europe, Rings of Power area. It's so silly. And when you see that, your body and your brain immediately push back because it's stupid. It's silly, right? Like, well, this is silly. It's very, very weird. And that's just us pushing back against that. Anyways, I'm sorry I rambled. Here's the Gary threats. People saying, I just reported Gary on YouTube. I reported him. Because you can report somebody for making videos you don't like. Same stuff that I deal with. I'm dealing with something right now where a guy just happens to not like my political views, even though he doesn't even know what they are. He just assumes that they're the bad guy because I guess one of my friends may be a conservative. I don't know. I don't even know who the friend would be. You know what I'm saying? So this guy decides to false flag, strike my channel, not claim, strike it in an attempt to get my channel deleted from YouTube because he just perceives that he doesn't like my politics. Maybe, I don't know. Pretty hilarious shit. That's the people you're dealing with, right? And that's kind of why, to be fair, the left just always wins because they're not afraid to kill you. They will put a gun in your face and pull the trigger. People on the right are always like, we got to do this the right and correct way. We got to go through the right processes. You can't do that. That's not allowed. Can't do this. Not allowed. People on the left will sneak into your house and slit your throat. They don't give a fuck. All so they can win. As long as they win, they don't care about any means necessary. Win, kill everyone else. Because what I think is absolute truth. No one else. Nothing I hear means anything. That's where we're at. It's scary. All right, anyways, let me save this. Red Boys, Daytona. Every Saytona, I'm stupid. Every single red super chat that I get from here until a week before Daytona will be on my Daytona race car, my NASCAR ARCA car. If you are just now joining, I'm racing my first ever NASCAR sanctioned event, the ARCA Daytona 200, the day before the Daytona 500. I hope you guys check it out. I'm very excited. I'm very stressed out, but I'm very excited. I was at Daytona last week. I was going 171 miles an hour. Whew. Something else. When you go into a corner like that and your face melts. Whew, terrifying. But it was once I got 3 laps in, dude, I can go, damn. Boom. I was just flooring it the whole. Ah, it was crazy. It's so cool. So cool. Slosher and Rake and Knight will be on the car. The first 2 Red Boys of the month. Thank you guys so much. Love you. I appreciate you. Yeah, so much adrenaline. My left hand was like locked up on the steering wheel because I was squeezing so hard. I was like squeezing and my like bones were popping because I was holding on to the left side of the wheel so hard. And I was going down the back stretch and I would like open my hand to give it some rest. So I was like going down the back stretch, my hand open on the wheel. Then I'd close it going into the corner, come off, open my hand because it was like I was squeezing so hard. I don't know why. I do it sometimes when I race short track stuff, but I don't know. It was awesome. Did Mandy cancel? I don't know. Well, I guess so. She was scheduled today with me, but I texted her like 5 hours ago. And then I sent her a link and she just didn't say anything. That's life. That's life. Thank you guys, by the way. We are 190 from Naked Snake. But no, that's what Gary's dealing with right now. Gary's dealing with the garbage, the absolute garbage of this. It's so silly. So silly. It's just people want you dead. If people disagree with you, they want you dead. That's just how this works now. This is how it's how it's going to be. And until something is done about it, nothing's going to change. What can you do? What can you do? If anyone reports your channel for a not legitimate reason, their YouTube should be banned. IP banned. If anyone reports you on Twitter and it's not a just report, banned. There needs to be repercussions for people attacking people's livelihoods. For no reason. Keep in mind, there are people that legitimately break TOS and do messed up stuff. The report system is for those people. But if you just happen to not like somebody's political views, or maybe you think they might have different political views than you, so you're going to try to make them lose everything. That's how this works. It's how this works. It's how it's going to just be like this from now on. And something needs to change. 100%. Something needs to change. But here's a good example. Oh my gosh. Of anime localizers. So we've been talking about this a lot lately. Somehow, even in anime, these people that are obsessed with pushing their personal politics, they just have to put it in everything they work on. They just have to. They absolutely have to inject every little thing in their life with their personal politics. And anime started doing it. People that were translating anime started using their personal politics and inserting it into dialogue in different TV shows, different animes. For example, right here, this says, "You coddled snowflakes are the ones at fault." This is not what the anime actually would say. This is what some localizer did. They used a term, a Western term that's politically charged, coddled snowflakes, for no reason. It says right here, the original translation was, "You spoiled brats are the ones at fault." But they translated it into coddled snowflakes, changing it to something that is politically charged. That's what these people are doing. And they're going really hard. Like there's a billion examples of this. A billion examples of this. Where they quite literally, this is one of the best ones actually. This is my favorite one so far. So this is the AI version. I'll show you. Localizers have been doing this bullshit since 2014. The show called Prison School. Prison School sounds kind of sexy. So check this out right here. This is on Niche Gamer. Niche Gamer. Nope. Yes. So Dragon Maid fan fixes with AI. So it says right here, this is the original. It says, Toru says, "What's with that outfit?" This is on the original sub. Then Luco says, "Everyone was always saying something to me, so I tried toning down the exposure. How is it?" And Toru says, "You should try changing your body next." That's the original lines from the original anime. Well, Funimation, our favorite studio, Funimation, changed it to, "What are you wearing that for?" And Luco says, "Oh, those pesky patriarchal societal demands were getting on my nerves, so I changed clothes." Then it says, Toru says, "Give it a week, they'll be begging you to change back." Who in the world uses pesky patriarchal societal demands in actual conversation? It's so forced and unrealistic and silly. It's so silly, right? But we got to say something about the patriarchy. Keep in mind, this is a Japanese show. A Japanese show, a country that has extremely tight core values, a country that has traditional roles, a country that still tries to care about the people in their country, care about their women, care about their men, uplift people, don't try to force all kinds of random ass shit into their culture, right? Probably because destabilizing Japan is almost impossible at this point. Destabilizing the West is easy. All you have to do is get into a white woman's ear and say something, and it's that easy. It's that easy in our country, right? Just get into a college white woman's ear. That's all you got to do. Well, somebody got AI to fix it, and the AI has these people extremely afraid they're going to lose their jobs because they'll no longer be needed. And I kind of prefer that at this point. Here, check this out.
It's just that I wanted to be more special than average. And she made it clear she didn't want any of my tail.
That sounded kind of sexy, I'm gonna be honest.
Coming!
So this is where the scene, this is the normal one right here.
Hey,
Oh, hi!
The normal one.
What are you doing here, Lukua?
to see you and bring these. Want some snacks?
Duh, thank you.
So here's the normal.
What's with that outfit?
Oh, everyone was always saying something to
So this is AI right here.
me. So
This is the
every-
AI.
oh, everyone was always saying something to me, so I tried toning it down for exposure. How is it?
You should try changing your body next. You can come on in if you want.
Okay, I think
So that was the AI version fixing the dialogue. In the original Funimation dub, it says those pesky patriarchal societal demands were getting on my nerves. Who says that? Who says pesky patriarchal societal demands are getting on my nerves today? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. It's so silly. Oh yes, those pesky patriarchal societal demands are just getting in my way today. You know. No. It's just fat old bitches. That's what this is. That's what this is all about. It's fat, unattractive old women are angry. They're fat and old and unattractive. So they're trying to attack everything. And we're tired of it. We're tired. Look, just because you smell like cheese doesn't mean that I'm on side with you. Okay? I'm not gonna be having sex with you. I'm sorry. You're too wide and smelly. Too wide, too smelly. Okay? Look, there are plenty of men in the sea. There are plenty of desperate men that will gladly put on a snorkel and go down there. But it ain't gonna be me. Okay. Oh, guess what? The girls I hang out with, they aspire to be traditional and chill. And if they don't, they just dick wranglers. And they know it, and they're cool, and they own it. And that's fine. That's fine. Right? Too fat, too furious. Too wide, too smelly. God. My God. Start a gym and a bathhouse. Give them options to get better. They don't, that's never worked. Big women won't go to the gym. And if they do, they're just going to walk on the treadmill at 0 elevation for 10 seconds. And then complain somebody looked at them. As if anyone cares. Do you know how hard it is to get that overweight? I saw something on Twitter today, and it was like same outfit, different sizes. And it was like it was an extra small, a medium, an extra large, and a 3XL. Do you know how much you have to consume to be a 3XL woman, to be like a 350-pound woman that's like 5'2"? Do you know how much you have to consume? You have to drink like a 300 to 400 calorie, 80-gram sugar thing every 2 hours. Every 2 hours. You have to drink something like that. You have to eat half a pizza. You have to eat a bag of cookies every 3 hours. All day. For years. For years. Also, and exert zero energy. Zero energy. It's crazy. It is crazy. And accountability is the scariest thing in their life. It is the most terrifying thing they've ever had to deal with. Accountability. Not going to happen. No, no, no. No, no, no. You're going to suggest I'm not perfect? That's weird. I've been told I was perfect my entire life. Did you know that there was like 4 or 5 obese influencers, women that were talking about how it's good to be good to be happy and fat, and there's actually nothing inherently unhealthy about being fat, and they're all influencers from like 10 years ago, and every single one of them are dead. Every single one of them are dead now. 10 years, they're all dead. 10 years. And all you had to do was not drink and eat fucking cake every 2 hours. That's all you had to do. All they had to do was say no once to just indulging in their extremely animalistic desire to consume everything in sight. All they had to do was say no once, and they couldn't even do it once. Not even once. It is insane. And these people are not treated as poorly as alcoholics or drug addicts. Right? Junkies. Alcoholics. Alcoholics are frowned upon so hard. They'll just get torn to bits by people. And they're dealing with some shit consumption issues. Now, should they be uplifted for it? No. Should they be frowned upon to a certain extent? Probably. But fat people why do they not get that? They have the exact same issue. They just have to go, they can't even go one day without eating like 25,000 calories. One day. They can't do it. But we uplift obese people and coddle them. Why? It's crazy. Boogie has 1 year left. How old is Boogie? Well, the thing about Boogie, damn, he's 50. Jesus. I got to give Boogie some props, though. Got to give Boogie some props. Boogie is 50 years old and has been his size for like 40 years. Got to give Boogie some props. I can't. The fact that he is not dead yet is a scientific anomaly. A scientific anomaly. That's crazy. That is crazy. People are saying he only has 1 year left. Well, so the issue with Boogie is there's not really anything you can do now. So Boogie could lose weight. He could lose 300 pounds in the next 8 months, 10 months, right? Or a year. He could commit and lose that weight and weigh 210, 220 pounds, right? He could totally do that. The unfortunate truth is the damage is done. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever ailment that would or will kill him, heart disease, heart failure, something to that nature, that will happen no matter what. It doesn't matter if he loses weight now. Damage is done. It's over. There's nothing. There's no avoiding it. There was I read a story recently of a guy that's 40s, and he was morbidly obese, and he lost all the weight and died. Fucking died 2 months after like getting down to the size he wanted to get to, and he was obese his entire life. He gets down to like 200 pounds, in shape, going to the gym, dies of heart failure. The damage is done. You can't really do much. Should he do it? Yeah. But chaos. Jamie Marshy tried to cancel Vic. Yep. And that's the lady that said that she had a vagina, right? Hold on. It's always the women, man. Yeah, here it is. So this lady right here. This is what she said. So somebody asked her a question. If I can find it. It's on Jay the Concepts channel here. See if this is right. All right. So this is what Jamie Marshy says to a guy that's asking a good question about anime on Jay the Concepts channel right here. Check it out.
For how they choose to adapt their scripts
Oh,
for
like
a couple of
unnecessary
shows.
hate. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, and a lot of that I feel is directed at you unfairly.
Thank
and,
you.
And this guy's even simping and trying to defend her, by the way.
So how would you like to respond to that kind of criticism?
To the
particularly-
criticism, like, I have a vagina, deal with it. Like, it's honestly, that's the truth. I am a woman. I am a funny woman. We are all talented, funny, powerful women. We are out here. It's going to happen. Deal with it. I'm sorry you're not getting laid. It's not about you. Move on. That's my reaction.
This is she literally did what every single woman in these situations do. They call the men ugly, they call them virgins, and they say that they are worthy and they are gods. I'm smart and funny, and you don't get laid because that's the only thing women have value over, right? Women, the only value structure they actually have in society, and it sucks to say this, and it sucks to hear this when you're a woman. I get it. But the only value you biologically give in society is sexual value. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing else. Zero. The only thing women offer is sexual value in society. If you break it down to a biological level, all women offer is sex. Men offer everything else. Right? So, that being the case, these women will be like, I have immense value. I'm smart and I'm funny. And you're just not getting laid. The funny thing is, they know this. Subconsciously, women understand where their value is applied in society. Women understand subconsciously their value in society is the sexual marketplace. Nurturers, if you will. Right? But when they're past 27, 26, that's they can only be a nurturer to their young, really, or other young. That's why they go into fields like nursing and all that shit. So that's pretty obvious. But they know this subconsciously. That is why these women, like Jamie Marcy, that's why they say this. They will always say, you're just not getting laid. Why do they always go to that insult? Why? Because they subconsciously can't break from the only value structure that they hold in their mind. Sexual value. That's why their first insult is to insult the fact that a man may not be able to have sex with a woman. Because they can't fathom any other value than that. That man could be gajillionaire, inventing stuff, inventing medicine for children, inventing medicine for sick people, curing cancer. Completely doesn't matter. Right? Because the only value they see is, sex. Gotta have sex. Can't have sex? I can have sex. I'm a woman. I can have sex whenever I want to. I can have sex right now. Well, yeah, you're a woman. A woman that's not 500 pounds can go in the street in New York City right now, turn to any man and be like, you want to have sex? And 95% of the men will be like, yeah, sure. It's super easy for a woman. It's the easiest thing in the world for a woman. It's one of the harder things for a man. Why? So, since they can't see past sexual value, that's all they can see because it's the only value they understand they have. So that's all they can see. So they attack that immediately. And they understand for a man, that's a demoralizing thing to say because it is hard for a man to sleep with whatever woman, right? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Love you. Appreciate you. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We're only an hour in. We're 190 from Naked Snake. And the two red boys today are Slosher and Rakin Knight. Two names that are going to be on my car at Daytona. If you guys are just now joining, I will be racing in the Daytona 200. I think it's called the Lucas Oil 200. I might be wrong. I know it was the last couple of years. But I'll be racing the Daytona 200 in the ARCA series the Saturday right before the Daytona 500. It'll be my first ever NASCAR ARCA sanctioned event. I got approved by NASCAR last weekend at the test. So I decided to help, fund it a little bit and to also give back to the boys. Every $100 super chat will be displayed on the trunk lid, the deck lid of my car. I think that's what I'm going to do, because that would work with names, right? And if there's only like 5 names, then they'll be huge. But if there's like 100, then they'll be smaller, obviously. But I'm thinking I'll put it right here. I'll show you. This is where I'm going to put it. I think would be a good place to put it. Yeah, here we go. So right here is where I think I'm going to put all the red boys leading up to the Daytona race. Right there. Be like names. Beep, 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 like all this. So there you go. That's what it's going to be. And I'll have a couple other sponsors as well that are going to be somewhere. So I'm going to have like the hood will be like my biggest sponsor, and then I'll have the quarter panels, and then I'll have the bumper. So I already got all my other sponsorship lined out, I think. So if you are wanting to do something real big, you can always DM me though, because I'm going to be racing a bunch this year. So that's very possible for everybody. Karos says maybe someday we'll all move beyond the sex war, but not today. No, Karos, we will not. Unfortunately, I wish we could, but we can't. The unfortunate truth is, Karos, is not everyone's like you or me, right? Not everybody's like Jenna in the chat or Zia, right? That understand the things way work, the way things work, but they choose to live their life in a slightly different way and try to not be held down to these like general public, let's say biological restraints, I guess. But we understand it. Like, I love smashing a pisser. Zia loves getting her pisser smashed. There's, Karis, you love smashing a pisser. I'm sure you do. Stuff like that. But we don't let those things define us, because that's what the majority of people do, right? The majority of people are kind of retarded, right? Like, they just that's just how it is. They're kind of retarded. So we have to live our life in a slightly different way. That's just how this works. It just happens. It's just something we can't avoid. And look, if a chick that looks like Margot Robbie walks into my room and slips her drawers off, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But I also won't defend things overtly just because I'm trying to get some ass, right? Thank you, Karis. I love you. I appreciate you. Trent Westbrook says, bro. Thank you, Trent. I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you. And thanks to Karis for hanging out with me all weekend. I'm sorry we didn't get hang out more, but you know how it was. It was freaking wild. Hopefully the Daytona race isn't too bad. Thank you, Trent. Appreciate you. I love you. I don't know if you'll be at Daytona, but I'm racing the Daytona race. Official. It's official. Oh, here, look at this. There's my little my Daytona badge. I still have it on because I'm stupid. So, you guys want to see me race at Daytona? I think it's $49 for a ticket. You can come sit in the stands and watch me go broom. Thank you, Trent. I love you. Oh, and speaking of loving somebody, Wolfson Finance with the 3rd Red Boy of the show. My boy, how do we get your name on your car? You're done. Every Red Boy will be on my car at Daytona. Every single Red Boy. That is the 3rd one today. Let me put you down on the list, and I'm just going to have it printed off in vinyl, and I'm just going to put it on the deck lid of the car. It's going to be awesome. If you want your real name, just DM me. If you want like your real name on the car, whatever name you want. But right now, I'm just putting right now, basically, if you don't message me, I'm just going to do your YouTube name. But whatever you want, just make sure you DM me though. Damn it. DM me. You can DM my booking agent account and it gets forwarded to me. So thank you, Wolfson Finance. I love you. I appreciate you. It's happening. It's happening. Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much. We'll be racing a black Toyota Camry, Karis. It's going to be the Toyota Camry NASCAR car. And they're going to paint it black for me. And then so we can start fresh with sponsorship. So it's going to be black, and then we can put whatever vinyl we want to put on it. So that's what we're going to do. And that was my request because black works with everything, right? So black looks really good with the Toolganizer logo. So that's what we're going to do. Wolfson Finance, thank you, baby. I love you. Appreciate you. Toy Yoda. Toy. It is not the same car I used in testing. It's a newer car. This was the car I used in testing. Fidelio. Where's the special guest? I don't know. I think she forgot about me, which is fine. This is the car I used in the test last week. They call it the workhorse because it gets the job done, and it did. It did get the job done. That was the car we used. Could have had the Phase Connect Pippa Pipkin car. Hey, there's still time. We can fix the wound. All right. Anyways, that was the car we used. That was me right there. By the way, that was a picture of me, and that was me. That was me. I'll pull up a video. Here's a video of me brooming. Can I download it? Oh, look! Why does the quality? Every time I look at quality, it looks so terrible. Oh my god! Look at the quality. What is happening? It's like 1p. Why is it 1p? God, stupid 1p-ness. Penis. I'll just send it to myself. Here, I'll show you. If no one wants the hood, I'm gonna go for it. No one's claimed it yet. Everybody's still deciding what they want to do. Cool. Thank God. All right. Cool. So here we go. I'm just gonna send this to myself so you guys can actually see. Because when you send it, I sent it through Facebook, but it looks terrible. Looks just terrible. Okay. I think that's it. All right, boys. Go left in the most stylish way possible. Yes, man. I tell you, I know I've been involved in racing in some short shape or form my whole life. Not like racing, but I've been watching it. I've been following it for years, and I thought I was going to be super prepared to drive on Daytona at speed, and it's crazy, man. It was just freaking crazy. Stop it. Much better. It wasn't terrifying. It was just I thought I knew what I was expecting, and then it happened, and I was going fast, and I was like, wow, this is fast. Wolfson Finance, thank you, my friend. I love you. Here it is. Vroom. Here's my dumbass. It's a very short video. Very short video. All right, sorry. There you go. Just to prove that I was going in circles. All right. Thank you. Speaking of thank you, guess who has just joined the Red Boy fold today? Trent Westbrook says, put my name on the card. Trent Westbrook is on there. It's under the file Red Boy Daytona. Thank you, Trent, my boy. By the way, we smashed Naked Snake. We killed him. Killed that Naked Snake. Thank you, Bill Dozer. I appreciate you, dude. Killed him. Naked Snake has been defeated. Can we hit the 5 milk? Thank you, my friend. You better appreciate that race. You're racing the car Daytona is badass. I am, dude. Charles, I am so thankful. I'm thankful for the team that believes in me. How hard were you gripping the steering wheel, Ethan? I thought I was going to break my hand. When I was going down the backstretch, I had to open my palm because it was so tight. I had to open it like this every time I was going down the front stretch and backstretch. But I was holding where I had. Thank you, Trent. I love you. Trent, Wolfson Finance, Slosher, and Rake and Knight are all the red boys tonight. Thank you so much, boys. I love you. Kate of the Swiss with a $5. Love you, Kate of the Swiss, as always, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jedi Knight of the Snyder Cult said it's funny. The SJWs are trying to cancel hot girls in video games for being unrealistic, but they think Abby and The Last of Us 2 being jacked is normal. Well, it's because she was ugly. That's the whole point. It's birds of a feather, right? Unless they're dating the guy that they want to date, then they'll kill him, right? Women are always trying to protect women they think need protecting, i.e. overweight women, i.e. unattractive women, until that unattractive woman or overweight woman loses weight or becomes more attractive. Then what happens? She's suddenly encroaching on the societal rights of the attractive woman. Now she's hated. What happened when Adele lost weight? You remember what happened when Adele lost weight? Everybody was pissed at her. They were saying that she was fat phobic for even losing weight. Why? Because now she's on the marketplace and you have to compete with her. Women don't want to compete with other women. That's why they uplift women that are overweight. That's why they encourage them to stay overweight. They encourage women that are ugly to just don't wear makeup. Just don't improve. Don't improve at all. You do not have to improve yourself. Why? So you don't encroach on my marketplace. That's the whole point. They want to keep them down so they're not having to be competitive with them. That's why single women will always encourage their married friends that are women to divorce their husbands. They'll always do it. The first thing they do. You should divorce your husband. You need to be single like me. It's really exciting. It's happy. It's exciting. When they're really miserable and they're doing that for a reason. That's the whole point. Thank you, Jedi. Says it's funny. It's funny that Abby was jacked. Dude, you know how much testosterone she was on? All of it. All of it. All of the testosterone. Single women keep single women. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. Katie Dids. How you doing, baby? Katie Dids. Steph's here. How you doing, Steph? I thought Adele was fine before and after. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't, I'm not trying to bang Adele. I don't really see celebrity women as being attractive because they're like not attainable. So it doesn't register with me for some reason. I don't see it as being attainable. So doesn't really matter to me, Vroom. That's just how this works. Jedi Knight says, I got in a big argument with people over Abby being jacked in the post-apocalyptic world. Not possible to get that much protein and gear in those days. So I've had this argument 100 times and no one cares because unfortunately, the vast majority of people do not go to the gym. They do not work out. They do not focus on diet. They do not focus on mass gaining. They don't focus on any of that stuff. They don't know anything about it. And it's something you have to really look inside and understand from their perspective because it's almost impossible for me to not know what to do when I'm doing chest. When I'm doing legs, it's impossible for me to not know what my regimen is. It's impossible for me to not go to a new gym and know what to lift for biceps and triceps and upper back, right? It's second nature to me. So it's really hard for me to look at the perspective of the layman that have no idea how to work a bicep. Not even kind of. They don't even know how to work biceps. And I'm not saying that's a problem. I'm saying they just don't know, right? People that drive stick aren't just shitty, even though they are. No, but people that drive stick, they just don't know how. They don't understand what the clutch is doing, the throw-out bearing is doing. They don't understand, right? So that being the case, they don't really know. So when they see a woman that's in like over the top shape that has abs and shoulder caps and like strong jawline, that's obviously on Anavar. That's obviously on small dose testosterone, right? When they see women like that, they're like, wow, she works out a lot. And I'm like, no, she's on gear. She does work out a lot, but she's on gear. 100%. You know, definitely on gear, but that's fine. Gear is not a big deal. And normies think gear is bad, right? So they vehemently defend women like that. For I don't really know why, but they defend women like that. They're like, how dare you say that? She got there through hard work. Yes, and steroids. And that's fine. That's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But normies have a stigma around it because they're normies and they don't understand. They don't understand that natty limits for women are like 124 pounds at 18% body fat for a woman. That's 5'4". They will never weigh more than that. It is literally physically impossible. That's what a natty limit is. There are women that have been training in my gym for 10 years and eating mass gaining diets, cutting, and they look like they're in great shape. But they don't look like jacked bodybuilders. Why? Because that's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? And then those women, the second they get on low dose Anavar, and I mean 2.5 Anavar, that low, it's not a lot. They fucking swole. And it's a lot to do with water retention and glucose in your muscles, but they swell up, dude. They swell up and they look like fucking monsters. That's all it takes. Men, it's a little bit easier for men. Men can get pretty big within reason. Like if you're 5'9", 5'10", you'll likely never weigh over 180 at 6% body fat. That's being generous. That's around a natty limit for a human male, right? But with gear, just a little bit of gear, that male that's 5'10" suddenly can weigh 220 at 7% body fat. Just a little bit of gear, a little bit of testosterone, a little bit of D-bol, 3 cycles over the course of a year. And that's all it takes. But people think that you can look as big as The Rock and not be on gear. And it's not their fault that they think that. They just have no idea what they're talking about. Right? I don't know. Mechanical engineering. Right? I don't know how to code or how to build 3D models. Okay? The difference is, if you told me something about 3D models, I wouldn't argue with you about it. Because I don't fucking know about that. I don't know. I'm not involved. The difference with working out or mass gaining is every normie on the planet will talk with complete conviction of what they're saying without actually knowing anything. A lot of people do this sometimes. A lot of people do this sometimes with every subject matter, and that's just a terrible personality trait. But almost everybody does it with working out because everybody thinks whatever commercial they heard or that one thing they read on Facebook or that one thing their cousin told them in 2002 is what they know about working out, and they will repeat it with complete conviction until they die or learn any different. All right? That is why influencers, gym influencers, can make so much money selling you programs to get jacked because you think you're going to get jacked. And then after 5 years of working out and mass gaining and cutting, and you realize that you kind of look normal, but you have like a little bit of biceps and a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of chest. And you're like, why am I not jacked? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. Why am I not 280 pounds? Well, they forgot to mention that they're on HGH. They're on Debo. They're on EPP and SUS. And they have been for 10 years straight. That's the difference. And they won't tell you that. They can't. Because then suddenly they're liable legally for selling all those programs. Look at Liver King. People actually thought the Liver King was natural. I remember somebody asking me 3 years ago if Liver King was natural. And I was like, no, of course not. Are you kidding me? Well, he says he is. That's fine. But he's not. That dude is redder than a damn red boy. He's red. You know? And they're like, but he says he is. And I'm like, okay, well, you're being retarded because he's not. Right? People are crazy, man. The Rock's natty, bro. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. If you have shoulder bloat, you're not natty. Everybody that is in the community, the fitness community, knows you're lying. If you have shoulder bloat, we all know you're lying. All of us know. You're not hiding it. Matthew himself, does TRT raise blood pressure? No. You know what I'm saying? You ain't lying with your shoulder bloat. There's actual natural bodybuilders out there, and they don't have shoulder bloat. Their shoulder just goes straight down. It comes off the traps, it goes straight down. Straight down. Where's the shoulder bloat? They're actually natural. But then you see somebody on TikTok that's like pure natural, bro, and they have bowling balls on their shoulders. They're not natural. You don't hold that much glucose and water in your shoulders naturally. Sorry, you don't. It's just not how that works. Sorry, my nose is running, guys. J Bama fan says there is no one natty on stage in magazines. Bar none. See, I can talk about this with J Bama fan in here, and he knows exactly what I'm saying because he's part of the workout culture. He knows. He's been through it. Everything I'm saying, J Bama fan will agree with because he's a part of it. The only people that disagree with what I am saying right now are people that don't work out, but they speak with absolute conviction about workout culture and dieting and lifting and gear. Right? They always do that. Why? They speak with conviction. Oh, you can get as big as The Rock without gear. And I'm like, how? And they're like, with the correct diet. And I'm like, send me a picture of your physique. Oh, wow. You don't work out at all. I'm so shocked. Can't fucking believe it. Every time. Every time. No idea what you're talking about. Until you get in the gym for 2 to 3 years and you're eating mass gaining and you're lifting heavy every single day. And 3 years later, you just look kind of fat and you're stronger. Until you've done that, then shut your mouth. You have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. That's what happens when you start eating mass gaining diets and you go to the gym for 3 years and you lift heavy and you just get fat. Why am I not shredded and jacked? Because that's gear, my friend. That's gear. You're either huge or you're shredded. Pick one. Pick one. The only way to get both is Tremboli. I'm dead. All right. By the way, guys, I saw a red boy pop up, and here it is. Richard Boslong. Recognize my icon? I do. I do recognize your icon. I support your locals under a different name, same icon. Regrettably, haven't been in there in a while. I'm a NASCAR fan. Well, I'm glad. Mainly Xfinity and Cup, but occasionally ARCA. I'm mainly Xfinity, I think. But I did watch a lot of Cup this year because my boy Blaney was doing well. And I've met him in live 100 times, and he's a nice guy. Richard Boslong is going on my ARCA car for Daytona. Look at that. Why'd I put Blowzong? Boslong. There he is. Another red boy added to the Daytona car. Every red boy in January up until a week before the race will be on the deck lid of my ARCA car. Every red boy. We have 5 today. Thank you, Richard. Love you. Appreciate you. If you're just now joining, it is official. I'm racing the Daytona 200. February 17th. My first race at Daytona. Let's get away. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Exciting. Very exciting. Thank God for the team. Thank God for all the people that have worked with me. And people that told me to not work with certain people, and then I ignored that, and I thank God I did, because we are there. We did it. Make sure you like the stream for your boy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Matthew Fauchin. Sup, Camelot. I hope you're feeling better than last time, and I hope your race went well. I know nothing about fitness, but I do tend to follow my own path when it comes to mental and physical. Thank you, Matthew Fauchin. I love you. I appreciate you. My boy. Hope the race went well. So it was a test to get my like full ARCA license, so I could actually race like Daytona, race NASCAR. And I passed. So the team officially offered today for me to race the Daytona race. So we are a go. We are a go. Thank you, Matthew Fauchin. I appreciate you, buddy. Love you. So February 17th. Gonna be awesome. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you. Now, also, I got to point out something very quick. This team has made the Daytona race like every year that I checked in the last like 7 years. But there's a chance that like 70 cars show up and I might not qualify. Is it likely? No. But is it possible? It has happened before. So just putting that out there. There is a small chance that could happen. So keep that in the back of your mind. I know I am, but we should be good, because last year, there was like a 10-car buffer last year. It wasn't even close, and the year before that was even further. So should be fine. Should be fine. J Bama fan. Thank you, my friend. I love you. I appreciate you. J Bama fan coming in, becoming a member. X-Wing says you smell like Snickers and sulfur. But my God, does that car run? Thank you, X-Wing. I appreciate you, dude. My boy X-Wing. Side scrollers. How you doing? How you doing? Proud of you, buddy. Appreciate you. Still 43 cars in ARCA. It's 40. I think they'll field 40 cars. So if 45 cars show up and then 5 or 6 or 8 fall out during practice, then we're fine. And then we just got to beat one car, basically. So should be fine. Should be fine. And the car we have lined up is getting a new engine right now. So should be fine. Should be fine. The speed to get in last year was lower than what I tested at by a long shot. So all I have to do is just show up and go vroom. Samantha says, just wanted to come in and say, hey, Coding family, I love you, still pulling through. Well, I love you, Samantha. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well, Samantha. I know I'm doing well, even though I still have my cough. Make sure you guys like the show, by the way. Matt himself says, what's the physical look like for the race series? What did you have to do? I just had to get a normal physical. Just went to the hospital, or went to a doctor. It had to be a doctor. Got it lined up and good to go. Thank you, Matt. J Bama fan, getting back into discipline sucks ass. Yeah, I know. I fell off my diet hardcore like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago actually now. And I'm dying. So I'm trying to get back into it, but I couldn't go to the gym today because I'm snowed in. Yes, I'm in Alabama and I'm snowed in up to my gills. I can't even freaking walk outside. And I doubt I will be able to for days because Alabama doesn't have contingency plans for this kind of thing. It happens like once every couple of years. So usually they'll just close everything for a week. It's usually what they do in Alabama. So we do have salt trucks on the main roads, but I live in like a few roads off the main road. So that's how it works. By the way, Dan A is joining the Red Party. Sign me up to be part of racing history. Happy to support you. Dan. Hey, you are on the list, my friend. Every red boy will be on my Daytona car. Racing the ARCA 200 at Daytona Saturday before the Daytona 500. One day before the Daytona 500. So make sure if you want to get on board, every red boy will be on there. Thank you so much. It's a way to help me get through the venture without going bankrupt, and it's also a way to give back and represent these people that support me on an actual car. It'll be on national TV and everything. It's gonna be cool. Fox Sports 1. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Ballard says I've been sort of sick. Yeah, dude. I tell you, I was sick as hell for it has been over 2 weeks now. And all I have is a cough now. All I have is a cough. That's just how that works, man. Oh, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, Dan. Love you. Akikama says people are saying you stole an article. Ask Mandy about Yellow Flash and Eric July. I don't know nothing about the Eric July. I know basically about it, but I'm not involved in it. The article thing, Akima. So basically, like every YouTuber on the planet, I read an article in a video. I don't know how you steal an article, but I read an article on the video. And the guy that wrote the article didn't like my perceived political beliefs, so he copyright struck my channel, and he struck my original content, my 7 minutes commentary, my minute and 50 seconds intro, and my outro of my video. Claimed it as his intellectual property, which is all completely covered by fair use, and it was not behind a paywall. The article was publicly posted. Every single YouTuber on the face of the earth reads an article, excerpts from an article like me on their channel. Everybody. The Quartering messaged me and talked to me about it and said he's had the same thing in the past, like once. And he said it's just fair use. It's guys just sparking out on Twitter. So that's what happened. Every single person, even Quartering, retweeted it and was like, come on. Reading an article. Stole an article. Oh shit, you read my article, you stole it. What, did I steal it with my brain? Because I remembered like some of it. Now it's just now intellectual jail. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. So silly. A lot of articles go to some internet archive where they can be accessed for free. I think Tug told us in the video. The article was free and not behind a paywall anyway, so it doesn't matter. Kiyakama says, can you join the Flash and Eric July drama? No, I like both of them. I don't think Eric July likes me, but he probably doesn't care anymore. It's been a few months because I just talked to Nick about it a lot in EBS because I thought it was interesting. But no, Yellow Flash, I don't have any. Me and Yellow Flash are cool. It's totally fine. There was never really any drama. It was just a misunderstanding. But I'm friends with everybody. I like EBS. I like Flash. But I haven't really followed it too closely, the drama. We are 180. He unblocked me. Yeah. 180 from Fight Milk today. Thank you guys so much. We got 2 pink boys, 6 red boys, a bunch of orange boys, and a bunch of gold boys. Thank you guys so much. Every single red boy will be on my car at Daytona, so don't miss that. It's gonna be crazy. I'm excited. Real excited, man. Beep. Elvis got drunk at the start of his part. I don't know anything about that. I do know Yellow Flash used to get drunk on Flashcast and he would just scream into the mic. That was always funny as hell to me. I just thought it was funny. I laughed. Her Flash blocked me. He blocked me, but it was from a misunderstanding. He DM'd me and we talked back and forth, and it's super cool. It was literally just a goofy misunderstanding. So we're totally cool. Ain't nothing happened. What happened to Mandy? I don't know. I don't know. I sent her a link and messaged her earlier today, but I guess she just is sleeping. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's funny you were never part of the CAMELCAST ship, but because you said a sentence in reference, you are now incorporated. Rest in peace. It's over, boys. There's nothing you can do. Nothing we can do. Yeah, I've been dealing with some illness. It's been crazy as hell. It's been crazy. Barely surviving. But thank the Lord, it's been 2 weeks now. So I'm feeling normal. I just got a little bit of that coffee. Can you look up Julia Reen and see how much gear she's on? Julia Renee? Let's look. Let's look up Julia Renee real quick. All right. Julia Renee. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're shitting me right now. Hold on. All right. Let's see how much gear Julia Renee is on. All of it. All of it. All of it. She's on as much gear as a man. All of it. She's on ass tons of gear. She has fake boobs. So women that get on gear and get really, really jacked, they will always get boob jobs because their boobs will be absorbed into their pecs and they won't have boobs anymore. So they get boob jobs. So that's your number one indicator right now. She has a boob job. Yeah, she's on gear, obviously. Obviously. She's probably been on gear for at least half a decade. And a lot of it. I think it's a little bit too much. A little bit too much. I prefer tasteful gear on women, like a really low dose Anavar, that hyper feminizes them. I'm not a big fan of like super geared out women. Pescator gear like a 410 speed transmission. All of the gear, Pescator. All of the gear. 100%, man. She's like a well done steak, man. There's too much. Need a little bit more medium there. A little bit more. She drinks testosterone by the gallon. Getting the teenage territory at that point. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. Like if you were there, you're going to have that giant clitoris for sure. Anavar is like bagger for women. It is, yeah. They will be slug trailing. Slug trailing, bro. You get to see the episode where Simpsons Marge got on gear, like the butterfly episode of Futurama, where Amy and Leo, what's her name? Leela. Amy and Leela get on gear and they get jacked. It's like the bee juice. The bee juice. Do steroids still screw you up like the stuff the action movie stars in the 80s did? Heart problems. If you overdo it, yeah. You can tastefully do gear and especially testosterone, there's not really any known long-term effects of testosterone. They've been testing it since like the late 60s, I think. Obviously gear, if you're the issue with gear is once you do gear, like you want to do it more and more and more and more and more, and you want to get bigger and bigger and bigger, you get a thing called bigorexia. You can't stop, and you don't post cycle correctly, and you get on freaking 5 different things. You're spending $8,000 a month. You get the size of a house. That's when you start seeing really negative health effects from it. But if you are responsible, you do a hair of MPP and sus, you cycle off, you do it once a year, maybe. You cycle off, you run low dose tests all year. You won't really see any long-term effects from it. Not that people know of. Can it increase chances of certain things? Sure. But so does drinking milk. So does drinking a Monster. You know what I'm saying? The issue is most people that get freaking jacked, they don't do it tastefully. Had Longhorn this past Saturday for my 32nd birthday. Hell yeah. Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. Is there anything to make your pee bigger? Nope. You can get that surgery where they take it out of your body and make it longer. You know? You're afraid of the hair loss? Yeah, there's no way to tell. I mean, if you're already balding, like naturally, if you already have a receding hairline, yeah, you're fucked. Just shave your head. If you're balding and you want to just shave your head, bro. Be a man, shave it. Don't have that weird, gross stuff where you have little freaking spikies like in the middle. Don't hang on to that shit. Slacklust, here's 2 for the Goomba. 175 from Fight Milk. Thank you, Slacklust. Appreciate you. We got 6 Red Boys tonight. 6 Red Boys will be on the Daytona car. Every Red Boy up until the week before Daytona will be on my race car for Daytona. It's going to be crazy. Right now, we got Rake Knott, Slosher, Wolfson Finance, Trent Westbrook, Richard Boselung, and Dan A. Hell yeah, thank you guys so much. Unbelievable. We're going to have such a good time in Daytona. So excited. So excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I look like my grandpa when I shave my head. Oh. Look at the Steiner brothers now. Oh, no. Cyber. Oh. My first and only gear cycle, all I did was kickboxing practice and sparring. I felt like a Spartan. I do it again just for the video game. Yeah, it'll make you feel like a monster. A monster. I can't do any of that shit because I race. Anybody that was... Some people think that I might be on gear sometimes because I'm a wide man. No, I took a drug test for NASCAR. I'm a clean as a whistle, baby. Unfortunately. You best believe one day, though, I'm going to be the size of a house. A house. Cyber Hunk. Thank you, my friend. I love you. I appreciate you. Oh, my God. Is that Steph? Is that Steph joining the pile? Steph joining the Red Boy crew, the first woman to do so. Steph is now going to be on my Daytona car for the Daytona race Saturday before the Daytona 500. My first sanction race. Thank you guys so much. I love you, Steph. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Steph's too good to me. Too good to me. Another giant, fat, delicious Red Boy. Wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I was feeling a little down and out today. You guys always bring me back. Bring me back. Sheer Davis streamed the race. I can't stream the race. It'll be on national TV. I'm pretty sure I'll get fucking disqualified immediately. But it'll be on Fox Sports 1. Thank you guys. I love you. Appreciate you. No. If I do 100, do I have to do I get to have Goom on the car? You can if you want. You just gotta let me know. You can if you want. Oh, Vivek dropped out of the race. He dropped out of the presidential race. That's sad. I kind of like a lot of what Vivek says. He's fun. How many laps? 80 laps. 200 miles. Thank you, Steph. I love you. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate you. 7 Red Boys today. 16 is the record. 16 is the record on this channel. Helena, make way, make way. Helena, it's time you knew. My pee-pee on top of you is all you need. Thank you, Helena. Press as hell. Sorry to hear that, Helena. I love you. You're always here and welcome in our tight-knit little dumbass group. Appreciate you. We had a show planned. We're still doing it. I'll have to reschedule Mandy. I think she died. She just died on my ass. She just left me. She stood me up for the second time. You know what I do? You know what I do with Tinder girls when they stand me up 2 times? They had to be real hot to get the second opportunity. I'm just like, you know what, bitch? How could you? Look at all this. Did you hear, Helena? I know you're depressed. I love you, but I am officially racing Daytona next month. My first race. My first big old juicy NASCAR deal. Exciting. It's finally official. I'm so excited. Gonna be awesome, boys. Make sure you turn on Fox Sports 1 and watch me. You might not see my car too often because I'm gonna be like in 30th a lot of the time because I have a different goal. Okay. It's my first race ever. My goal is to bring the car home in one piece, and I'll do as best as I can if there's positions that I can acquire. My idea is to stay in line in the draft and just ride it out and understand what the car feels like, get used to everything, get real used to being in the car, bring it home with not a scratch on the car, and then go to Phoenix. So that's the idea. So don't think you're gonna see my dumb ass up there leading and shit. Because I ain't gonna go up there and try to wreck my way to the lead to try to prove anything. I'm just trying to get a good start to my career. The best way you can start a career is bring your equipment home one piece. Everybody in the garage sees you bring it home in one piece. Everybody's happy, right? That's the whole deal. And then once we're a few races in, start getting a little racier. Start putting my foot into it, you know. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Well, a lot of people, Jenna, they immediately think you're gonna go out there and just win or try to it's about learning. I have at least 10 years left in racing, my racing career, a good racing career. That's what I'm trying to do. So thank you, Helena. Whew. What a crazy day. Helena, thank you for your super sticker. Thank you. Vespian. How can you lose when the glory of Rome is forever on your car? Thank you, Vespian. Is that what you want on there? You want the Vespian, the glory of Rome is forever? That's going to be interesting to that's what's going to be interesting to format in the vinyl. Here, I'll put it on there, but I'll have to look at the format for that. There it is. The eighth red boy tonight. 8 names will be on the trunk lid of the car. Thank you, Vespasian. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Vespasian. Coming in strong. Put SPQR, which just means Senate and the people of Rome. Vespasian. Did we hit 5 milk? We did hit 5 milk, yes. God, it is getting hot in my room. Oh, man. Don't do naked snake at Daytona. They'll kick you out. No, I'd be fine. They won't mind. They won't mind if we get a little sexy looking. What's up? Thank you, my friend. That is the 8th the 8th red boy of the night. The red boys are piling up today. Thank you. It is a way to help fund my venture, and it is also a way to give back to the people, have your name on the car, have some fun. And also, you're more than welcome to come to the race. And we'll see what we do. Now, if there's like freaking 50 people, I don't know, might be a little different. The garage area is not that big. But I definitely get with me, and we can try to figure out a way to get you hanging out with us a little bit. If you're there the day before, especially, or 2 days before, come hang out with the car, take some pictures. Look at these red boys lining up. They're just lining up. I dare you to put Here comes the Goomba on it. If that's what you want me to put, I'll put it on there, baby. Here comes the Goomba. Slaglust. Here comes the Goomba. Thank you so much, Slaglust. 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 Thank you. I appreciate you, Slaglust. We got Vespasian, Slaglust, Steph, Dan, Richard, Trent, Wolf, some finance slosher raking out. Thank you. I appreciate you. What's my card number? It's supposed to be 00. I think it's going to be 00. I think. I talked to the team today. It looks like it'll be 00. That is not super confirmed yet, but it is pretty close. They are having a conversation about it now. But it will be a black Toyota Camry. And I got a few sponsors in there. But yeah. Thank you guys. Slaglust. Thank you, Slaglust. How much practice time do you actually get on the track itself? I think I'll get like an hour or two when we're there. I only put in like a couple dozen laps last weekend. Because to get your license, you only have to do a certain amount. And then once you're done, like they want to get other people certified. So they like get you out and, move on, basically. Thank you so much, Slaglust. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. You're the GOAT. You're the absolute GOAT. Slaglust, everybody helping out your boy with the Red Boy train today. 9 Red Boys today. 7 away from the all-time Red Boy record. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, things are getting better. I'm actually excited for this year. I think this year's going to be fun because I don't really follow politics too closely, but I do like elections because I think they like bring the best memes. So I think we're going to have a really cool meme year. What I want is the maximum amount of entertainment with the least amount of violence and hurt people. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Do you know how many cars we entered in the ARCA race? I think last year was 45. But throughout practice and everything, there some of these cars are going to wreck and explode, right? Engine problems, transmission problems that they can't get fixed in time. Last year, the qualifying time to make it in was 159 miles an hour, which I outdid in my test. My first time ever on the track, I outdid that. So the car should rock about 14 mile an hour quicker than I ran in the actual practice. So we should be pretty solid. We just got to get close, and I think we will. I'm excited, man. God damn. Everybody's ripping Starlight apart. So the girl that plays Starlight? Like, she's so cute in real life, right? In The Boys. She's such a beautiful girl. But she got an ass ton of plastic surgery, and now she looks like a goblin. And I just don't understand. I don't understand why women do this. Like, why did they do that? They always just get so much plastic surgery. And I don't know how that. I just don't. It's sad. It's such a sad thing to see. But that's just how this is, man. She had tons of natural beauty, but she got that surgery, like what is it called? It's called like the balsamic like face fat removal surgery. So now like she has like an alien shaped head, like she has 0 cheek fat. It's just like sucks in, like she's on meth. God damn, Royce. This right here. What happened? Aaron Moriarty. Look how cute this girl is. She is adorable. Now she looks like a damn alien. Every time, man. Every single time. Buccal fat removal. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Cage, by the way. Good looking Daytona. Appreciate that, man. What's up, Brettermeyer? I just wish women would stop doing stuff, man. Yeah, she looks like she's 20 years older. It's crazy. What's up, Power Cake? Thank you, Slagless, by the way. Appreciate you. Vespasian, love you. Appreciate you. You guys are goated as hell today. All the love and support today has been phenomenal. Capping off such an insane weekend. Running Daytona, getting approved to race at Daytona. And now I have to somehow be patient over the next month. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have to somehow be patient over the next month. And I'm just not going to be able to do it. In exactly 1 month, we'll be in Daytona for the race. And I'm just stressed out, man. I'm real stressed out about this. So, but I can't wait. I'm so ecstatic to finally be able to do it. Finally. And I'm telling myself, play it safe, take it slow, make sure I bring the car home in one piece. That's the idea. That's my entire goal. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Catastrophe. Appreciate you. Do these agents get a cut bringing them to plastic surgeons? You would think. They're just part of a terrible culture, man. They're part of a really, really terrible culture. Celebrity culture is terrible. You know how all of their celebrity female friends are telling them, you need to get this done. You need to get this done. Also, probably trying to hurt them because that's what women do. Never take advice from a woman. If you're another woman, hell, not even if you're a man, but if you're another woman, no, don't take advice from women. So get that buccal fat removed. That'll ease your stress. I'd look like an alien if I did that. An alien, man. I ain't trying to be an alien. They transform into screen painting. Yeah, they do. They all transform to this immediately. Immediately. They transform into this every time, Jenna. Every time. Why? Why? I'm tired of it. If you're a woman, just ask a man. Yep. If you're having troubles in your relationship, if you're a woman or man, and you ask a male friend or a male, they will tell you a level-headed response usually. Here's what you do. Talk to your person, see where their head is at, right? If you ask a woman, she will immediately tell you to leave your significant other. That's what she'll tell you. Leave. Just leave them. You deserve more. You have a higher value. Leave. Why? To make sure that you're miserable. Your face is looking chiseled. What are you talking about? In what picture? You talking about the picture at Daytona? Hold on. In this picture? I do look pretty handsome in this picture. I do say so myself. If I do say so myself, I feel like I look pretty handsome. BBB. Thank you. Appreciate that. Eyeball Nanya. Thank you, my friend. God, my freaking cough is outrageous today. Outrageous. If you want to catch a fish, who would you ask? The fish or a fisherman? Exactly. Tiny headed lad. Bro, my head is huge. I have like a double XL helmet. Double XL. Does the Hot Wheels for that car exist? I don't think so. I do not think so, my friend. There ain't many ARCA car diecasts, I don't think. Not of recent years, anyway. Thank you, Eyeball. Appreciate it. I appreciate that, my man. Oh my gosh, what a wild couple days this has been. It's been a wild couple days, and it's going to be an even wilder year. It's going to be a fun one. I hope we can keep the momentum up. I really, really do. As long as we have the support from the boys, the sky's the limit. And we're seeing that today for sure. Jacob in local says, do you do anything like gear? I do not. I can't do anything like that because it's illegal substances. They're considered illegal substances. So I can't, unfortunately. How much to double fight milk, Billy? Oh, let me look. God, how in the absolute hell do these freaking fantasy NFL, like fantasy football YouTube channels make so much money in super chats? Like 10 grand. It's crazy. In one show. I am $3.79 from double fight milk. $3.79. Don't forget us, little people. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen. Get over it. Get over it live. But I am excited. I'm very excited. I'm excited to try a bunch of different tracks that I've been a fan of for a long time. Because I should be running Phoenix after Daytona, and I love Phoenix. And I really, really want to run Charlotte. I will be running Talladega. So a lot of opportunities, man. Richard Boslung at Daytona, just don't get off in the big one. Yeah, my goal is to ride around in like a small draft pack somewhere in the back, and then bring it home, finish the race. That's kind of my goal. Thank you, Richard Boslung. Appreciate you, man. Love you. What's up, AC's drafting? How you doing, dude? Or Fantasy League. I don't even know what Fantasy League is. I still don't know what it is. I've never known how any of that stuff works, like fantasy drafts and fantasy stuff. One day, maybe, but not this day. You want TRT, though? I need to see my endo increase. Yeah. You've had Tears for Fears stuck in your head? Shout. Let it all out. These are the things that we do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Make sure you guys like the show, by the way. We're almost to 600 likes. Give it some love. I know I'm a little bit low on energy today, but dude, this weekend was really long. I was in the garage for like 13 hours the first day and 10 hours the second day. So, and it was hot, loud. So, but we are racing Daytona. It is official. Remember how I told you there was a lot of steps to Daytona? You guys remember this? I was like, there's so many steps, but I'm working towards it. There are no more. We're racing Daytona. All we got to do is wait. 1 month exactly away from first practice. Rake at night. PJ shot doing Phoenix would be that nigga was literally living near the racetrack. Bro, so you want to go to Phoenix? What's up, dude? Thank you, Rakin. Appreciate you for your goal, boy, my friend. My boy. T-Pose. What's up, Mark? How you doing, dude? The Cyborg. I've had Miss Murder stuck in my doon 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 doon. Hey, Miss Murder, can I make beauty stay if I take my life? Oh, sorry. When are you coming to Denver? In April 24th. April 24th. And also, I'll be running Dover, I think. Dover race. You doing a race in Arizona? Phoenix. If the Daytona goes well, like it should, we'll be running Phoenix, dude. But after Phoenix, I'll start running out of money real fast. So, if anybody is interested long term in sponsorship, I have a lot of really good sponsors right now. But obviously, it starts to rack up. So, if anybody has a company or something they want to put on a car, it's not as much as you might think. So, Mr. VNM says Phoenix win. I drive from California, March 8th, I think. Thank you, Mr. VNM. We all have All-Star from Smash Bros. Play. Dude, I want to watch Shrek. I've been wanting to watch Shrek, okay, for months. And I haven't watched it. Get Tim to sponsor me. I'll ask Tim. I'm going to the compound to do a show in March. So I'll ask. That'd be cool. Thank you, Mr. VNM. Watch Shrek on Xmas Day. What a great time. You've not watched Shrek ever? No, I watched Shrek in theaters when I was a kid. Or a teenager, really. But people saying the camera's fuzzy. You might just need to change your It is fuzzy. Why is it fuzzy? Why? It's so clear on StreamYard. It's crazy. Hold on. That might be better. I don't know. It's so weird. That's probably better, right? Yeah, I don't know why StreamYard looks beautiful. It's like beautiful on StreamYard. It's weird. That's weird. Sorry. I apologize. Two big ladies were laughing their ass off the whole time. Shrek's such a great movie, man. Are there Fox News sponsors for any of the NASCAR guys? Fox News sponsors? I don't think so. It's on Fox. It's going to be on the channel, Fox. All right, boys. I think it's time to do some Naked Snake. We got close to double fight milk for the first time of the year. We got, 360 away from it or something? Something like that. We got 9 red boys today. 9. That is insane. Every red boy is going to be on my Daytona car. Your name will be on the Daytona car up until a week before. Because I'll have to get it printed off, obviously. It'll take like a week, so I won't be able to do anything after that. But every red boy up until that point, up until the week before the Daytona race, will be on my car, on the trunk lid. It's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. You get the beta for Rumble Studios. I did get the beta for Rumble Studios. I haven't looked into it yet, though. My face is so itchy. All right, it's time for... Do I have milk? Oh, fuck, I don't want milk. Where's Mandy? No idea. I think she forgot about me, and that's fine, because I am very forgettable. Make sure you like the show, boys. I have exhaustion. Drove home from Miami yesterday. Not y'all. Damn. Don't get sponsored by Doge. What? What about Sheeb? That would be cool. Let's get sponsored by Sheeb. Get some of that Sheeb sponsor. I have milk. Yeah, I got milk. I just don't have it up here. I need to go to the fridge. Let's get Sheeb to sponsor me. Hey, Sheeb coin. Get a Sheeb face on my car. That'd be funny. Sheeb. Monkey Man said, how did the NASCAR go? It went well. We have been approved to run Daytona, and I'm racing Daytona. It is official. Every red boy up until the week before Daytona will be on my car. Like a small sponsor kind of deal. A way to give back to the people that are helping me get there. So Woodford and Fairlife, Eric. That's what we're doing, bro. Get on that Woodford and Fairlife. All right, I'm gonna go get some milk real quick. I'm gonna go get some milk, and we're gonna play some Alex Jones music, and then we're gonna do Fight Milk, and then we're gonna do Naked Snake, and then Fight Milk. Speaking of Red Boys, Refine on Rumble just dropped a fat ass Red Boy. Where is it at? Come on, where's Rumble? There it is. A fat ass Red Boy. A Rumble boy. Thank you, Refine. Appreciate you. Love you. My boy. My friend. Let's make it 10. Refund. I got you, buddy. All right. What's the drama with the Nerdrotic Mustang McCracken? Oh, after his Echo video, people were saying they were going to go to his house and kill him and shit. Crazy stuff. We looked over all the tweets and stuff. AC says, my company makes millions a year. Would be interesting pitching them the idea. Hey, man, just DM me or talk to them or whatever. We can make it happen. I have a few companies on board right now. So, but we obviously need more and more and more going over. Sheba decal over the back window. All right, here we go. Here's some music. Here's some Alex Jones. That puts us 270 from double Fight Milk, by the way. Let's do some Alex Jones. And then we're going to do Naked Snake. 2 seconds, boys. Here we go. I'm angry. I've had enough of these people.
System, the company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive. They're selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green-looking skin, and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we want to eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
It is time for a Naked Snake and then a Fight Milk, and then we're done for the day. I got to give a big shout out to the 10 Red Boys of the stream today. Rakin, Slosha, Wolf, Trent, Richard, Dan, Steph, Vespasian, Slagloosed, and Refine on Rumble. Insane support. All going on the Daytona car. Every Red Boy on the Daytona car. Thank you guys so much. Let us drink and fight. Wait, there we go. You guys ready? Are you ready for Naked Snake? I'm really hairy, by the way. I am hairy as hell. I'm a hairy man. My chest has never been this hairy. And people are like, bro, it's not even that hairy. Yes, I've never let it grow this much, is what I'm saying. So that's all I'm saying. Hobbling round, running after us. Ah, ah. Here we go. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Here we go. It's time. Thank you, Monkey Man.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Oh, look at Krista McGough. During Naked Snake and everything. Damn. Here we go. In my time, there been nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Oh my God!
Someday you'll go through the rain. Someday you feel on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive. For the day.
Oh my God! I give my life, boys. Not for honor, but for you. Look at these red boys. In my time, there been nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Woo. Oh my God! Oh my God! Monkey Man. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. We had 2 red boys whilst doing Naked Snake. 2 red boys. That is. Hold on. Let me pull up Krista McGough's name because it's crazy. Oh, Krista McGough. Every red boy up until the week before Daytona will be on my Daytona race car for the actual race. As you guys know, I got approved and I'm running the ARCA 200 race at Daytona. So Krista McGough is on there. Thank you so much, my friend. With a huge Norwegian Krogan boy. Says, I just noticed I'm a member. Thanks to whoever was kind enough to give me a membership. It's probably that last stream where somebody did like 100 gifts. Thank you so much, Krista McGough. I love you. And Holy Ozone, my boy Rob. Look at him. My boy Rob coming in strong. My boy. With a huge red boy. Thank you so much. I love you, Rob. I appreciate you. You've been supporting me since day one. Coming in strong. This cough is getting so bad. Thank you, Rob. I love you, dude. Rob and Chris McGough during the Naked Snakey with 2 red boys. And to cap it off, it's double fight milk with Eric Liniger. Another one. Eric Liniger. My boy. Look at this man. Jesus. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 names on the car already. 14 names. Damn. Thank you so much, boys. I appreciate you. It's time for some fight milk of the double variety. I wonder if I have 4 eggs. I'm sure I do. Yeah, I think I do. All right. Love you, Chaos. Appreciate you. We still got a month. So here we go, boys. Let's crack these eggs. Let's crack these eggs, boys. Here's one. Hopefully they're not rotten. Look fine. They've been sitting up here for a while, but 2. The shell is really brittle. 3. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah. Oh, there goes some shell. Got a little bit of shell in it. It's fine. 4. All right. There's your 4 eggs with a little bit of shell. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Look at Renee up in this bitch. Renee, that is going to tie the Red Boy record on my channel. 16 Red Boys. We just tied the all-time Red Boys ever. 16 Red. This is crazy. This is unfreaking believable, boys. Renee Galarza. Look at this bad boy. Renee! Here we go. Let's put Renee on here. Renee Galarza. Damn, son. Tied the Red Boy record. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate you so much for all your love. All your love. We're doing it live, boys. We're doing it. It's happening. It is happening, son. Damn. Damn, that's crazy. All right, Renee. You guys ready? Here's the 4 eggs for double fight milk. 4 whole eggies. We're going to fill it up with some milk, and then we're going to put some beautiful rum in it. Some delicious rum. Damn, this is going to be stout, boys. You guys excited? Because I'm excited. We already have 16 names on the Daytona car. Depending on how many, we should be able to fit a couple hundred. Depending on the format. Obviously, with a lower number, I can just stretch it out and make it bigger. So, but we can fit as many as we need. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Pour some rum in here. We're going to be using Sailor Jerry today. 92 proof. It's the only thing I have. So it's time. I also will have some shirts available just in time for the race, I think. And I think I'll be selling them there. I need to figure out how that all works, if ARCA allows that or not. We're going to top it off here with the room. With the room. All right. Okay. That was stupid. All right. That's a little too much. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. You guys ready? Thank you, Crystal Fannin. Appreciate you. Yes. Thank you again. 16 Red Boys today. Eric Liniger, love you. Renee, I love you. Holy Ozone, my boy, I love you. Kristen McGough, I love you. Slaglus, Vespasian, Steph, Dan, Richard, Trent, Wolfson Finance, Slosher, and Rakin Knight. Thank you so much. Of course, my boys Billy Hatcher and Matthew Fauchin. I appreciate you guys as well. You guys and everybody, obviously everybody. There's just a lot on there. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna make this Daytona. We're gonna make this Daytona a big one. So, every Red Boy on the Daytona car. So excited. Here we go. It is time. Here we go. Thank you, Refine on Rumble, by the way. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody on Locals. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are too good to me. Too damn good to me. Here we go. You guys ready? Double fight milk today. Double fight milk. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Oh. 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 That's bad. That's bad. I don't know if I like the rum in that. Oh my God, that was awful. Thank you guys so much. I love you and I appreciate you guys so much. Unbelievable support today, boys. We matched the Red Boy record. We matched the all-time Red Boy record of 16. Thank you guys. Unbelievable. That 16 names on the car for the Daytona race. Exciting. Thank you guys. We're going to raid Nick Ricada, obviously. My boy. Thank you, Tracy Reeves. Everybody in the chat. Revenge of Death Realm Charles. Just Ease. Daily Dysfunction Admiral. Billy Hatcher. McSteller. You guys know who you are. We'll be live Wednesday. I hope you choose to hang out with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you guys over on Nick's show. I'm going to go throw up. Get on it, doggone it. Hell yeah. New video coming very soon. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Hell yeah.